Hi everyone. Um, I'm Joyce Chng, and I'll be reading from an excerpt from Water into Wine, a Space Opera with a Difference. Chapter 6. Calm Heart. Mother named me Ping Xing when I was born. Probably the name sounded pretty to her. She said it meant calm heart. I was anything but. I was boisterous and couldn't sit still. I was passionate, perhaps too passionate. At my worst, I was quarrelsome. I wouldn't concede in an argument. At my best, I was bursting with energy, rushing from one project to another. My vineyard needed a calm heart and a cool head. I wouldn't want to disappoint Ye. I wouldn't want to disappoint myself. Didn't want to. Yet, will I fail myself? Burn out in a brilliant flare of energy or implode? During countless mid-autumn festivals, I had destroyed so many paper lanterns in my attempts to light them. More candles, more fire, more. Ye would often caution me, watching with a bemused expression on his face. Ping Xing. Ping Xing, calm down. It happens. It happens. Don't be anxious. Let it be. Yet I would burst out in tears as I watched the paper lanterns blacken to a crisp. Where did I go wrong? What should I do? More fire, more fire, more fire. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ayah Ping Xing, let it be. Some time after mother went to bed, I walked purposefully up the stairs to the attic, where we had packed away all our belongings from home. I headed for the cedar chairs mother had given me when I got married and opened it, cursing at the layer of dust. Thoughts of defending my home spun in my head. I felt I was on fire, my limbs were trembling. I carefully lifted out father's ceremonial sable, awarded back when he was still an officer in the army. The blade gleamed when I slid it out from the metal scabbard. It still smelled of linseed oil. When I was little, I used to help father polish it. The intricate braid and tassel hung from the pommel, interwoven gold and crimson, now faded with the weight of years. I will defend my home, my vineyard, and my family. The sword was a solid, reassuring weight in my hands. I recall father showing it to me proudly. He had kept the saber after his retirement. This is yours, he told me when he placed it in my hands. I was only about 6 then. The sword was something out of my fairy tales, the stories of princes and princesses. Of course, I wanted to be the prince and ride a white horse into battle. Or I wanted to be Fa Mulan in male war dress and leading an army into war. I swung it around to Baba's amusement and mother's exasperation. The braid shimmered. I felt powerful. Be careful, Sin, mother warned. Watch out for the rosewood chairs. Mother and her beloved Shanghai crafted rosewood chairs. After Baba passed away, the saber became mine. But I have always kept it in the chest, as if by hiding it, I could forget about Baba dying and the thoughts that came with his death. I stared at father's saber, my saber, for a moment. Silently, I placed it back in the cedar chest. Not with this, not with father's ceremonial saber. The memories were too deep, too precious. I thumbed the cover shut and locked it while the dust smoke spun in ethereal circles. They looked like stars. In the morning, I would discuss the protection of our home with Galliano, mother, and the family. With a sigh, I descended the stairs to make myself a cup of hot brown rice tea. We decided against putting barbed wires around the vineyard grounds. We also decided against installing surveillance cameras. I was most vehement about it. I hated the level of scrutiny and suspicion behind the use of surveillance cameras. Was my vineyard that unsafe? And we decided against guns and blades of all sorts. We have children, Mother insisted. Galliano rolled his eyes. Self-defense then, I said firmly. Now we are down to our teeth, fist, and feet. Now you're just being sarcastic, Mother retorted, her face reddening. I had never seen her so angry before. In the end, after a long argument between Mother and Galliano, we decided to get a rifle. Mother reluctantly conceded and visibly deflated in her chair. A rifle is not enough against a trained squad. Galliano said even then, I'm willing to let the matter go. We are up against two very different and big factions. Which side are you on? I said quietly. Galliano looked me in the eye. None, he said softly. None at all. Mother grumbled and poured more tea into a half-finished cup. The tablecloth was soaked through with tea. Our dissatisfaction spilled over to dinner, and the atmosphere was uncomfortable, if not downright chilly. Mother ate little and retired early. I sent the children to bed before cuddling with Galliano on our couch, but Mei Mei and Kai Ling were unnerved and kept asking me to come stay with them for a bit. I couldn't shake the feeling of unease. I went straight to Mother's room. I found Mother sitting beside the window. It was cold in her room. She had refused to switch her heater on, so she was staring out of the window into the vineyard. By now, the grapes were swelling beautifully. They looked so lovely in the twilight, Mother said without turning around. Indeed, the skies were lit with faint washes of pink and oranges. There were no bright flashes and falling stars this evening. I'm glad you enjoyed this reading, and this story was written a while back when I was coping with a lot of personal issues in my life, especially a couple of deaths in my family, especially my grandmother's death. So it is quite a painful read for me sometimes, especially when it comes to processing issues of death. And this is not the typical space opera where you have big starships and explosions. This is basically ordinary people stuck in the middle of a galactic war, trying to process their emotions, their feelings, and trying to maintain a semblance of normalcy in a time of immense change in their lives and in the surroundings around them. So stay strong, everyone. Stay healthy.